All right, let's get into this bad boy, shall we? I'll bring it in. You can bring in the next one. So you can. It's been a while. I feel a little rusty.
I know. It's going to be wild how this episode goes.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, kinfolk. Welcome back to Keeping It Neat. I am Derek, Executive Bourbon Steward.
I'm Nick, Certified Bartender.
And you know what we're here for. We're here for the mystery. We don't know what we're drinking. We don't know what's in our glass. We don't know what's in the can behind us. We have no idea. We're going to try to discern that right now in a couple of seconds. But as always, if you could, please subscribe down below. Hit the button, hit the notifications so you know when we release new content. Get that out to you, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter because we're all over the place because that's what we do. We're hip. That's what all the kids are doing, and that's what we're into.
We're in the in.
We're on the ins, but yes. But sir, are you ready to whiskey?
I am ready, and I'm able.
All right. Oh, there it is. A little late, but he got it. I was reaching over while you were talking. I was like, I gotta get it.
I actually reached with the wrong hand to grab it, like the full hand. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be able to grab it.
Yeah, all right, get this nose going.
Let's get into it.
Ooh!
It's like a sherry cask right off the nose.
It's got
wow.
So I'm getting oak, brown sugar, some cinnamon.
It's definitely. I feel like a cinnamon stick.
Yes,
like like it's been sitting in there and soaking.
Like a little it's in there definitely. A fruit note too. Like
I'm getting like a port winey or an apple. Yeah, totally.
Like an appliness to it.
Look at us. Haven't been on in weeks.
We've been on. Actually, it's been months, dude. I think the last one we did was maybe when we recorded it was probably over 6-7 weeks ago. July 1 is when I stopped. Was the last time I drank. That fruity note, like for me, I'm getting the apple. I don't know if it's apple, but maybe there might be a finishing in there too.
I want to taste it.
All right, let's go in. Oh, that's good. Oak again. I'm getting that oakiness, that woodiness in there.
I'm getting a lot of oak on the taste, actually, more than I got on the nose like you did.
Yeah, that came through big time.
Wow.
It's like a candiness to it.
It coats your mouth.
Mm-hmm. I like it. Definitely still get that fruit going on in there. I don't know if it's like I want to say a caramelly, appley kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Maybe butterscotch. For me, it's like a little, like a leathery note in the back too, on the palate. It's got a nice finish. It's smooth, but it's actually long lasting too. It lasts a long time.
It does, which is kind of nice because I like that flavor. So I enjoy that this is kind of lasting, and I don't feel like I need to go sip to still enjoy the sip, if that makes sense, because it's so everlasting.
Yep.
I'm getting like a honey note too, like just that syrupy but honey flavor. But I think you're right. I think the oak is there. The finish is nice.
Get a little bit of the hug for me anyway coming through. I'm
really getting that Manhattan smell in there. That port wine, that like the bitters almost, that sweet vermouthish sort of thing. I am gonna add some water now.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some water in there too. Good idea.
To try to hope that maybe we can depict it a little bit more.
Ooh.
See, I'm smelling vanilla now.
Yeah, the vanilla just like popped out when you put the water in there.
I'm getting a lot of corn smell actually, or a maltiness, and I'm having a tough time depicting which one because it's been so long.
I can see some of the corn coming through on that. It's not prevalent, like super up front, but with the water, when you added the water to it, that's when it came through.
That's what I mean, yeah. Killed the flavor though. That was kind of a bummer. I liked it stronger before.
Yeah, it knocked it down a little bit and like opened up like a tanniny, like bitterness to it. Weird. That's wild. Yeah, it was like a bitterness now in it.
Are you getting like a peppery note? Like
I'm
like
a black pepper note. For me, it's like a black pepper way in the back.
Oh, I don't want any more of that.
Not with the water. I don't. The water kind of brought it down.
I want to go back.
This one I like. I'm sorry I put the water in this one right now. I'm almost to the point. Is more water?
Well, now I'm confused because I can tell that the burns kind of died down, the flavor burn, but like it still tastes alcohol-y. Like I'm actually kind of surprised. Like I'm wondering what the proof is on this.
I think the proof is up a little bit. I think
so
it's
do
high.
I. I'm gonna start filling out my chart.
I'm good. Let's do it. Let's fill out. Put down some scores. So you're going to show then, bud? You first.
I'm going to show first. So
right.
I think it's about 45% alcohol. H2 no. Like we said, it killed it. I didn't like it. I think it's a bourbon.
Yep.
Maybe a Kentucky bourbon. I don't know. That was the little guess I was going to try to make, but I'm not positive. I don't really want to go confident on that. We're back at like rookie status right now.
There you go. Yeah, we got to build on that. So so I went bourbon also. I went 55% alcohol. H2 no. I gave it a 4. I really liked it before the water. After the water we put in there, I'd knock it down to like maybe a 3.
Yeah, I gave it a 3 only because and I factored in before the water. I'm torn on it. I almost am curious if this is like Blood Oath or something. It's that port sherry wine-ish I'm getting. I'm like, it's reminding me of when I just drank Blood Oath the other night.
I'm going to open this up so we can open up the chug jug and see what we got. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ooh, all right. Got a little Litchfield Distillery.
Oh my gosh, Litchfield. No way.
Yeah, Litchfield. So we got a little Litchfield. This is the port cask finish, sir. You nailed that with the finish. Nice job. Bourbon whiskey, 100 proof. So it's 100 proof whiskey. So
okay, so 50%. So you were closer.
That's what we like.
Actually, we were both halfway.
Yeah, we were both halfway. You went 45, I went 55, but it just came off a little. So we've got the Litchfield port cask finished bourbon whiskey. It's sourced from MGP and part of it is made in-house at Litchfield. They're doing that also. 100 proof, 50% alcohol. The age statement on this says it's 10 years, 6 months. So that's where they're going with this. When I looked up the information, it says 10 years. Okay. Yeah, so 10 years old is what they're putting out. The mash bill is 70% corn, 25% rye, and 5% malted barley. So the actual rye is up there. So that might have been that peppery note that we were getting in there especially when we opened it up with the water, maybe.
And I thought I smelled that corn too. Remember, I was like, whoa, this is kind of pungent.
Yep. So they took their 10-year-old double-barreled bourbon whiskey and rested it in port barrels for an additional 6 months. So that's where the 6 months they put them in the port barrels. The result is a beautiful marriage between bourbon's woodsy vanillas and caramels and the port's delicate, sweet, ripe fruit. It drinks exceptionally smooth at 100 proof and is filled with subtle nuances that reveal themselves in every sip. We call our bourbon batches in honor of the early farmers of Northwest Connecticut. All the information from this too, I'll put in the link down in the description down below so you can read it. The appearance, now I think this is all from their site, I don't know, is a beautiful golden brown with the longest, stickiest legs they've ever seen. So I thought
they were actually.
No, I didn't check those out earlier, so that was on me. So all right, so that's the appearance. Now, so this is probably isn't from them. It's got to be from somewhere else. So I'm trying to cover up everything so I don't see the price, which I did not. Then on the nose, they said the smell of butterscotch stands out, with lots of caramel and vanilla following up to create a very sweet scent. It reminds me of a happy memory with my grandma making peanut butter brittle, this person said. So, okay. All right. On the, I didn't get any nuttiness out of it. So, but maybe that caramelly, that end of it.
I contemplated at one point. Yeah.
Okay. The palate, the whiskey reminds me of Christmas initially. I could definitely taste the vanilla, caramel, and butterscotch in there. Okay, we said all of those.
We did.
And you had said the port, which was beginning. The port follows nicely to adding some additional candied fruit flavors. We said that. Wow, we crushed this one.
We did.
The overall theme was very warm and sweet with a bit of dryness towards the end due to the port aging, but that took a while to set in. This is from the Whiskey Wash is where I got the notes from on this, the Whiskey Wash.
Wow.
So there weren't a lot of notes. It's tough to find stuff on. So we're going to be one of the first ones that have done this on our own notes. So
nice.
It's tough to find them. But what do you think the price is on this puppy?
35.
Ooh, no. I want to say, because I bought this over a year ago before we ever opened it. I think it was like $55, 60 bucks. Okay. I'll say $60. It is, no, I'm way off. $99. Whoa. Yeah, right. Now it's one of their, it's also their 10 years. So expect to pay more when you get into those 10 years like that. Especially this is a smaller craft distillery. So, but $99, but that is actually delicious. What did you give for a score on that, sir?
I gave it a 3. I gave it a 3 out of 5. First one coming back after a while. I was kind of iffy about it. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I'd revisit it maybe, but I wouldn't I'm not in love with it.
Dude, when first on it, I was like, "This is great." I mean, I would definitely sip along with that all night long. But once you added the water, it got kind of funky to me anyway.
Yeah, it did. It killed it, honestly, which is too bad.
Well, you know what? So, folks, as always, please comment down below. Let us know what you thought. Anything, maybe something you'd like to see in the future. Follow us on Instagram, on Twitter. Definitely hit the notification, subscribe, so you can always get our info and any of our new videos that come out. Follow us on our Facebook group page. Come on, join us. It's called Keeping It Neat. We're always doing something. We're doing lives. We're doing giveaways. We do all kind of stuff over there. Just join us. Come along. And the other thing I have to say is, here's hoping that you all find a little bit of luxury
in an otherwise ordinary life.
Thanks, everyone.
Take care.
If you are ready and able to whiskey, be sure to drop a comment below. Hit those like and subscribe buttons and press notifications. Also follow Keeping It Neat on Instagram. Thanks for watching, kinfolk.